Well, if we know all this to be true, why does this keep happening? And it's a complex story behind it, but let's start with a few key things that would probably make sense. Number one, it's not because teachers don't care, and it's not because people are lazy. That's not the reason for it. Fact is, the balanced literacy approach is that many school districts and many people and now many teachers were trained in it. And because so many were trained in it, a lot of these curriculum companies built their entire curriculum based upon that approach. So you have billions of dollars tied in to this reading method. And now when they're being told at the state level, like, hey, we're going to go back to a science based approach to reading, phonics, decoding, and all of that. But when you have the people who actually have to implement it, still trained in the other approach, they're like, well, but we already have this, and a lot of our curriculum is already tied into this. Why don't we just blend them together? And there's a lot of momentum behind that, a lot of money tied up in that. That's not the full answer, but it's a big reason why there's a very concerted struggle to pull away from balanced literacy and fully commit to a full phonics based approach or science of reading based approach. When you try to keep a little bit of both systems, you basically build a very shaky foundation of reading instruction. Like I said earlier, if the skill of reading is not built, everything falls apart later. And then you get these massive gaps in reading ability from student to student because one student does have the process of reading down. They can decode words, whereas the other is still guessing. And that compounds over time. It gets worse over time. And especially in a subject or basically a skill like reading, that gap in skill starts to show up really fast.